Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda, who lives like defender of the fatherland off into a 1v1 on Pachino Stalemate. In the north is the one and only Ajax. Here with the Deutsches Armee called the German Army, setting forth with the 3rd Panzergrenadier and armoured support. In the south stands Anticafe, the man who stands against all of cafes across the world. What tragic background led him to this? Who knows? But he's off here with the British Empire. Double sappers, bikes and Panzergrenadiers for Pax Ajax. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support of the Propagandacast. And a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking my videos, such as with the YouTube algorithms. So we are setting off here. North sappers moving in there. Bike rolling northwards, punch being southwards, panzers moving out. All steady there. Sappers leading the way. Good bit of butt riding here from Anticafe. And we got the first infantry section out there for Anticafe. Pax Ajax Panzergrenadiers moving forwards here with the Carnot TKs. Typical Panzergrenadier squad would be typically like, 10 men. Of course, the war went on. Slightly numbers would have dropped, particular compared to what they were supposed to be in paper, and would have typically had like 2 machine guns to support them, basically forming up 2 fire teams with them, and a squad leader with a MP40, later Sturmgewehr, and typically a second command with a G43, roughly, and then also, I believe, also a guy with a rifle grenades launcher. So, some fun facts there. Another section for Anticafe. Poking forwards here. Shots fired at the Panzergrenadiers coming in there. Second squad arriving there. So first fights here with the center, as we can see here. He's looking to get a bit of an overview here of the cutoff point range for threatening it. Quite common for the western cutoff point to be in a bit of this situation. It's not like this one can't cover it either, but you might notice it's much further away. It doesn't offer the same quite clear line of sight of fire there on it. Up north here, bike, they're spotted with the sappers pushed back. Center continue to fight here. Not a half-bad engagement here for Anticafe, like he's got one section occupying 2 Panzergrenadier squads. Though the arrival of the bike and the activation of the combined arms bonus one of the Panzer squads definitely makes things tough here for Anticafe, and now it's going to like either reinforce it or withdraw. 3rd squad here on the way for Pax Ajax and the German Army. Bike's about to get knocked out here. Pax Ajax manages to narrowly salvage it as Anticafe orders up a 3rd section to meet the German menace. But they're heavily damaged, getting some self-repairs done. Panzergrenadiers also withdrawing. Further south here, Panzergrenadiers got a bit of work done there. But work there by Pax. And there it goes. As soon as the cutoff point is open, Anticafe descends upon it. Ruthlessly, mercilessly, Britishly. And we got light support coming in there for Pax Ajax and the German Army. Cutoff point hit. Precious supplies stay denied to the German Army as Pax orders his men forwards, his bikes, his Panzergrenadiers. Probably shouldn't have sent the bike in like that, but it does draw fire he needs to repair, allowing his other troops to get close without taking too much damage. So it does kind of make sense here for Pax tactically. Almost getting the sappers. He's really going for it. Pax sends his blood in the water, and he gets the kill, and a flamethrower drop as well here. Big win there for Pax Ajax. Not good for Anticafe with resource cut off. That's a lot of manpower. More crucially, a 60 munitions, or is it 50, 60 I think munitions, like, straight there as well. But suddenly, he lost 60 munitions, the opponent gained 60 munitions in a flamethrower upgrade. That is pretty huge here. That really undercuts a lot of the tactical gains here made by Anticafe and basically just cuts their nose off. Ambulance of the way there for Pax Ajax. Panzers moving forward to the flamethrowers, incinerating the Tommies. Ambulance almost on there for the Pax man. South side here, Panzers moving forwards.
We've lost a sector to the enemy.
Grab northern victory point here with a bike, moving forwards with the Panzergrenadier. Also, the additional fun side fact that most Panzergrenadiers have actually been driving around in trucks Of course, it's not the kind of name you get of Panzer Grenadier or the whole like an image of the German army, but most of them were truck-borne, and in fact, in the later stages of war, you even had Panzer Grenadier battalions on bicycles. For example, in Normandy, elements of the 17th SS, Panzer Grenadiers and Gutfenbelichigen, were actually mounted on bicycles, which is definitely not something they show you in the movies, or the TV shows, or the video games. So, fun fact there. But so far, Pax makes steady progress without trucks or bicycles. Anticafe, the restricted heavy gun-heavy armor, cheaper sappers on the way there. That could also mean Crusader anti-aircraft tanks, Black Princess or Churchill tanks. All potential headaches here for Pax Ajax. But for now, he's leading the way here with hardened German infantry. Further south, there, Panzerpionier Busy, half-track. Oh, no, half-track, that's an armored car there for Anticafe. Not that the British Army didn't have half-tracks, but they're very much American half-tracks. Courtesy of the whole Lend-Lease program, the British Army never got around to developing their own. Quick grenade here. Sappers almost done there for Anticafe. And the Humber as well. And here, Pax 80, of course, lacking any significant anti-tank weapons, will be in a bit of an awkward spot. You may have to call in some Panzer or Pack 38 to, like, you know, not get completely bowled over by Anticafe's armoured car. We'll have to see. Using the ambulance quite aggressively here to keep his men supplied and healed up at the front line. Thumbs up there to the Paxman. But this bottom of the sappers and the Humber needs to be careful here. In the center section, basically grab the victory point here. Sappers diving in. And pulling back the ambulance.
We're losing a munitions point.
Medic station there for Anticafe on the way. Pax Ajax base, meanwhile, remains silent. And there you go. Finally got the bite there. Staggering victory for the British Empire. Tally-ho, chaps. Radio London. We took out a German bike. Section sitting up here. Panzer's advance. We've got veteran schoolyards for Pax Ajax, truly committing to a heavy Panzer Grenadier focus. 2 thumbs up to the Paxman. About to lose his Panzer, definitely would be a shame to lose his veteran Panzer Grenadiers with a purloined flamethrower. That'd be an absolute waste there for him. Got the Panzers and the 250 half-track, the lighter Schützenpanzerwagen. Sapper sneaking about. Sapper slowly getting mauled out here.
Come on then. Always eager to serve. We got orders, lads.
Rushing the Panzerjägers northwards there in their half-track. Going to catch the Humber armoured car there. Don't think Anticafe's research grenades has got no way of stopping that. Pax definitely betting a bit on that. And there you go, anti-tank grenade. Well, technically it's a magnetic mine they're throwing for some reason, despite it not being able to be thrown. It was quite effective, but if you get out there. But of course, the thing was you basically had to run straight up to the tank, and then attach it, and then arm it, then get out of there. So while powerful, it was also very risky. So once the Panzerfaust came about, German troops were big fans of that one. Like anything, so you don't have to like walk straight up to the tank in question. Got the salvage here for Pax Ajax heading about there, salvaging the Humber armored car for a bit of extra resources. You'll have to stop. There's the troops charge in there.
Humber armored car ready for reconnaissance.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage. He's charging into veterans, two Panzer Grenadiers and heavy cover. Back to the salvaging.
Lines cut.
Come on, Fitz, mach schnell. And there you go, salvage resources. Big win there for Pax. Second Humber up for Anticafe is a bit interesting. Most players here really wouldn't commit to second armored car, but Anticafe is clearly, you know, not any great player. He is Anticafe, the cafe hater. Charging in here, Humber raising southwards, looking to hit some nice unescorted German targets. And Pax here, utilising the success of his salvaging, of his plundering of British wreckage, to move straight ahead for the Panzerarmee Commando. Because, unlike the British, the Germans aren't just going to stuff it into a museum. They're actually going to put it to use. So there you go, Panzerarmee Commando there, slowly getting ready for Pax Ajax, could rush out at Panda 3. Got training on there for Anticafe. MD-34 also getting ready here for Pax Ajax to help contain the British infantry. With the Maschinengewehr 430. Certainly a bit of a gap then, priorities. Anticafe will have to go for anti-tank guns, like have a chance versus Pax's Panzers.
Our infantry will be better prepared.
No matter which type it goes for. I mean, the assumption, of course, would be a Panda 3 being rushed out, but it could be that Pax decides to like go for Armoured Reserves, then go for, like, say, a Panda 4 first. But we'll have to see. We shall have to see. What will it be? Backhead troop reinforcing healing. Got those large squads of Panzer Gurneys running out. Panzerjäger spotted. They're going to have to fall back here. There's certainly no match for an entire infantry section. Up north here, Punch being spotted by the Humber armoured car. Getting absolutely mauled here by it. South side here, Anticafe making steady progress. And we got a Pack 38 for Pax Ajax. Considering how close he is to the Panda 3, I assume that means he is planning to go for Armoured Reserves here. Otherwise, it would make a lot more sense to just wait a few more moments, then go for the Panzer 3 Model L.
Our victory point is being overrun.
Sections of the machine gun. Panzer moving forwards. Panzerjäger's a bit of trouble. Pack 30 almost done. There you go. Grenades being chucked. Again hitting the cutoff point there. Good play there by Anticafe. Messing with Pax Ajax economy. Once more. Well, he definitely needs to careful around those Panzer Grenadiers. We even got an MD-34 on the ones with a flamethrower, really giving them that big boost in terms of firepower. Got the cutoff point. Troops are reinforcing healing. Panzerarmee Commando remains quiet for now. Got a Flampanzer there being prepared for Pax Ajax. Could be a good inclusion, but for now I think he should go for like a Panzer 3. Both to A, hunt down the hump and put it out of his misery, but also threaten British future tanks. We'll have to see what Anticafe go for. I mean, he could go for the Crusader anti-aircraft tank. He might be planning Black Princess even. So a few paths here that Anticafe could depart upon. And there you go, Pack 38 crew ready. You can also quickly note here one of the features about the German Pack guns. Both Pack 38 and Pack 40 had a bit of a unique design to the gun shield. Basically, instead of just being one, singular slab of steel, they're actually two thinner slabs of steel with a bit of spacing in between them, which overall was lighter than, just one sheet of metal with the same thickness, but roughly provided the same amount of protection. So that allowed to both save resources, but also to make them easier for the crews to, manhandle about. So, little fun fact there. 6-pounder gun away for Anticafe. And yes, the Crusader anti-aircraft tank here out. That would really incentivize Pax Ajax, I feel like, to go for the Panzer 3 here instead of Armoured Reserves. But again, this is Pax Ajax. And Pax does what Pax wants.
Always eager to serve.
Territory sector lost.
6-pounder gun almost done there for the Anticafe.
We have vehicles on standby. The enemy is pushing.
Straight to mine, losing Jürgen and Ruprecht. And here we got the MD-34 Crusader anti-aircraft tank. Rushing in there for the British Empire. So what will Pax's response to this be? We'll have to see. Confidently wielding his Humber armoured car. Oh, well, his ambulance as well there. That could inch a bit further forwards. Troop trouble in the centre. Both German and British troops there. Crusader anti-aircraft striking. Pax definitely finding his lines now. Very much are extended here. What with two vehicles connected to get some wipes in. Got the Humber though. That's helpful there for Pax Ajax. Plus can be salvaged too, and definitely should. There we go. Panzer Pioneer wiped. Good wipe here for Anticafe, salvaging the Humber. Ambulance rushing about. It's a bit chaotic. In fact, him having it out there actually proves to be a big boon, as it ensures Anticafe can't destroy it inside the base as well there. So here, Pax being more active with it proves really good. 2 thumbs up. Panzer III model, meanwhile on there for Pax Ajax. Finally able to rush in some armor. Note, most Panzer Grenadier divisions did not really have a lot of armor, tanks that is. In fact, they rarely had any actual tanks. They were primarily, for the most part, just motorized infantry division. And typically, their Panzer battalion would have Stug 4s or Stug 3Gs. But some would, for whatever reasons, actually have Panzers in them. So, little fun fact there, but it was more the exception than the rule.
That's enough.
Panzer III Model L almost done here for Pax Ajax.
Attention!
Machine gun popping in, it can cover the cutoff point. And there you go, Panzer III ready there for Pax Ajax, the Model L. First mass-produced model with the higher velocity 50mm gun. There was also some modified Model Js that were known as the Model J1. But again, sort of more, not quite as mass-produced.
Grenades are being distributed to the men.
Another section plus grenades of Anticafe, truly leaning on his British infantry now. And there you go, Panzer III strikes for Deutschland. Rushing in there. Going for the Crusader anti-aircraft tank, though. Probably should deal with the anti-tank gun before the Crusader here. As removing this would be a big blow to Anticafe. Meaning he can't support his, you know, Crusader anti-aircraft against the tank. So missed opportunity, I think, by Pax. Though perhaps he was worried about other tanks behind it. Not impossible, and wouldn't be like a completely rational concern to have there for Pax Ajax. But for now, definitely needs his Panzer III repair, but for that, he really would benefit from some Panzer Pioneers since he doesn't have, like... Oh, he does actually have advanced field repairs, wow. Thumbs up! He actually went for that one. That's a really rarely utilized upgrade. That's actually really cool, so yeah. Thumbs up to Pax Ajax. Team weapon training for Anticafe. Definitely makes his one anti-tank gun better, but could also indicate he's likely going to go for more.
The enemy has our victory points now.
Or he's really determined to steal Pax's guns, and is planning ahead for that because the British team weapon training applies also to enemy captured weapons, whereas in the case of Wehrmacht with its officers' quarters, it does not apply to them. Meanwhile, Pax Ajax and the German army getting another Panzer III on the way. Panzer goes to the section up north here, Bren guns versus Panzer Grenadier.
Royal Engineers out of contact.
Sappers down.
Dead.
Good development here for Pax Ajax, less so for Anticafe and the British Empire.
A munitions point is being overrun.
Another staggering hit on the Panzer III Model L. Another good shot here. Need to be careful there with it. Panzer III almost done. We got Ace Panzer Grenadiers doing quite a good work inside the church. Of course, might be worth upgrading them with an MG-34 if possible, as that would definitely benefit them even more. But now it's also worth noting, Pax Ajax kind of left the entire south open here. Like, you could just, like, grab some points, but he's just allowing Anticafe to just control all of this with, like, no real opposition. Second Panzer III rolling ahead here. Yeah, actually, they do get some relatively handy bonuses. They become even tougher. And they become harder to hit and get even more accuracy. So they definitely, like, if can, you know, land a bit of an impact against the enemy. In particular, you know, they get an MG-34 upgraded. Otherwise, a bit of quiet here for now. Looks like he also went for the salvage ability, what it's called there. Doesn't appear here, interesting enough. Can't quite remember, but it's basically the one, like, you know, when he takes out like an enemy vehicle or tank, he gets like a set amount of manpower and fuel. In the right circumstances, it can lead to some pretty big gains for the play in question. So he called in here. South side with Pax Ajax finally extends his presence, but we got a lot of British troops here from Anticafe, Bren guns, and boys anti-tank rifles. Can't help but feel that's a misclick there out of Anticafe. And there you go, Panther's going for the flank here. Nice flank of Pax Ajax, 2 thumbs up. Catching the British out of cover and forcing a mass rout here. Unleashing hell at point blank range for the Panthers. Pack 38's aimless moving up. More 6-pounder guns here for Anticafe. Crusader tank now exposed here. Panthers keep rolling. Guns keep blazing. Brits keep getting gunned down. Several hits here from the 6-pounder gun. The Panther 3 slamming right for the frontal armor.
We've lost a sector. Victory point.
Got the northern point there. Got the Crusader anti-tank tank rolling in. No sign of Turkey of Anticafe. We got the Black Prince there lined up, so looking to be a stall strategy there. Would not be surprised to see this become more common with the upcoming battle groups, unfortunately. Particularly out of the Allies. As I think they're going to get a lot more tools to like make that work, from what I can tell. But anyways, Crusader tank letting loose here. Machine guns, pack fates on the move there. Bit of quiet here. Crusader anti-aircraft tank they're just having a nice time. Maybe a few biscuits, some tea. No coffee, of course.
Jerry's not giving up without a fight. We're down to 300 points.
But yeah, looks like he is on swing again here. Panther 3's being dispatched northward to assist here, clearly anticipating a major British assault towards the cutoff point.
Sector lost. Repeat.
But going for some isolated units here. Causing Anticafe attack to respond to this with his Crusader and his anti-tank guns. Pax has gone for a flamethrower tank. I imagine, of course, with infantry and tank guns. Not a bad move. Bit surprising now at this point of the fight. Going for the Crusader tank here. Pax strikes hard. Grenades popping off the engine. Flampanzer striking in.
No contact.
Incinerating the Britisher. Schwein. But loses Panther 3. He's not careful. Flamethrower tank trying to do his best here, but it's not quite working out. Panther 3 kaput. Oh, lost the other Panther 3. That looks to have been just pathing screwing him over there, unfortunately. This, of course, is huge for Anticafe. Like, just seeing both those Panther 3s gone is massive. In particular, since he's right about to hit the Black Prince. Without Pax on, he's done just a single anti-tank, and of course, can likely make a run for these and at least get some of them back. But still, this is really rough for poor Pax. That was definitely just him getting messed over there by the pathing being wonky. Which, unfortunately, has a bit of attention being around this map. Like, it really at times tries to like force everything to go through the center for no particular reason, is what I've noticed. And it might be then trying to fight against, they just cause the tank to like freeze up, unfortunately. It's definitely not a good thing, and a very frustrating thing. Got both anti-tanks that are lined up. We got the Black Prince rolling through here. Ambulance down. Sappers being forced way through the caught machine gun. 6-pounder gun flying off the frontal arm of the Black Prince here. Anti-tank grenades buying some time. I need to get the machine gun out of there. Down it goes. Another stinging blow to Pax Ajax as Anticafe delivers the judgment of the British Empire against him. Gun crews are being silenced.
The sector is in enemy control.
I mean, obviously having the Panther 3 wouldn't be a huge help, as they would all struggle with it frontally, but they could like threaten some of the other supporting units for the Black Prince, for example. Still, Pax has good map control here, so it's not all bad, but it's not great either. He's going for 250 half-tech of all things right now. I'm not entirely sure what the particular deal for that is here out of Pax. I am not entirely sure. Mine goes off up north. Armored reserves now for Pax. I mean, a target tank right now would be, I think, a bit of a stretch. Stukes, maybe? That's like... I mean, he could also go for the Panther 4. Obviously not, that'd be directed great against the Black Prince, would help with all the supporting elements. As the Stuk would probably helpful against the Black Prince, but might struggle a bit with all the supporting elements.
This isn't good. The enemy have the upper hand.
So we'll have to see here. I mean, Pax is definitely in a bit of hot water. I'm still not entirely sure why I went for that 250 half-trick here. My best guess is it might have been a misclick out of him. It's honestly tough to say.
The beggars are threatening a munitions point.
It is very tough to say. Picks up the 250 after there. Hack 58 on the move once more. There you go, 6 panic on the job. There was the Flampanzer 3. Or 3. Fun fact about it, the flame for use in this will also be used later on the flame for a half track, so Coh3 and Coh2 fame.
Need of a tank, lads.
Pay attention, lazy buggers.
Fixing that up. Steady as she goes. So we'll have to see what Pax ends up with going for here, but at losing those Panther Fees and the arrival of the Black Prince really screwed him over.
Light vehicles can be withdrawn from the battlefield on your word.
No real two ways around that one, unfortunately. Here looks like he's going for some mechanized infantry strategies here. 2 thumbs up, maybe that's why I went for it. And nice to see some tank rides out of Pax Ajax as well. They're really nice, though. Yikes. Yeah, here we see, like, I think they were trying to, like, just push it through the center spot. Again, he wanted to go south again. It seems to be a bit of a weird artifact from back in the time, like, back at the beginning, where for some reason they had all, like, units, like, almost forcefully have to go through roads, and they would really fight against you if they didn't have to. And for the most part, they fixed this. But it seems like on Pachino Stalemate, it's still, the pathing still seems hardcore to a lesser degree, just try and force through roads here. And this kind of screwing up Pax Ajax, unfortunately.
The battle falls in our favor. Royal Engineers on the field.
So yeah, I definitely have the deepest of sympathies here for, and empathies for Pax Ajax on that one. Because it really sucks that you're trying to, like, move just from here to here, and again, it should be a pretty straight line. But again, because for some reason the pathing is still obsessed with trying to force things through roads, like at release, it tries to push things through the center. And it really creates, like, you know, some really bad situations as we saw there, unfortunately.
Pay attention.
Counter section of the Flampanzer 3. 210 versus 170. And salvaging one of his Panther Thieves there. I mean, the more resources you can salvage, the better.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Of course, have to see what it is getting spent on. He can go for Stooks or Panther 4 now. I mean, he could also now, with that fuel he got in from them, actually try and hold up for the Tiger tank. In fact, that might be his plan now, of course. What with the Black Prince out. And again, courtesy of salvage. That's not entirely, like, you know, terrible. Or implausible. It's still risky, but again, it did give him a nice significant resource boost to make it sort of, you know, work. So, we'll have to see if Pax Ajax can make that Tiger work.
Territory is exposed out there.
But he might just be able to pull it off. Oh!
We're losing a munitions
About to lose his ace Panther squad there with the MD-34 and the Flipper. And down they went. Stinging blow there to Pax and Deutschland. Sapper charge in the center. Panzer is there. 250 half track kaput. Sab's being hunted down here, incinerated, roasted.
We're losing
There you go, Tiger tank finally out for Pax Ajax. Will it matter? I mean, he's barely got anything left. His opponent still has a pretty large force and most of the map by now, so we'll have to see. We will have to see. Moving in to reinforce the center, establish a blocking position. Black Prince on the move. Oh dear, the ambulance is about to get de-ambulanced. Going for the double grenade to this attempt to like damage the engine here. Tiger tank has to like get all the way up. There we go. Oh, almost had the engine damage, but the shot was able to like wear off. Flamethrower tank southeast trying to clear out the anti-tank guns, but no dice. So for this, Pax Ajax has now next to nothing left. He's got the Tiger tank, but very little to support it. Now the ambulance of Pax Ajax.
Deploy to the target with artillery ready to barrage on site.
Company command post for Anticafe. Not that I think he's going to need it at this point, but it's nice to see him do it anyways. Black Prince there pursuing the Tiger. 210% on 1. Shot bounced.
This is how it's done. The enemy is down to 100 points.
Ambulance at the ready. Sapper's getting smashed. $82. 79. Pax keeps fighting, but
The enemy have
to what
79
end,
points
I
left.
suppose, that's the
Don't
question
let
at this
up
point. To what end?
Enemy tank! We can't go!
Really isn't helping. He's now trying to push everything through the center, which makes it easier for Anticafe to sort of tie him up. And also just focus his defenses. There you go. Artillery called in here as well. That's this is Pentagon here. Score. We got 48 points left. 40. Clock is ticking. 34. 31. 28. 25.
They're at only 25 points.
Yeah, there's not really much left here Pax can do at this point, honestly. And his Tiger tank's about to get flanked by the Black Prince and a 6-pounder gun if he's not careful. Several of them, in fact.
Show them what for. Take their last 10 points.
Tiger tank's almost knocked out. Got the veteran's vulnerability there from the Pack 38 on it, lowering the armor protection a bit. Tiger down, and there you go. GG, game over. A loss for Pax Ajax, a victory for Anticafe. A brutal back and forth battle there, but that moment we lost both Panther 3s really just stuffed Pax Ajax aggressively and left him in such a bad position. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match and learned something from it. This is Imperial Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye everyone.